as a child, he was just a loving child. He was always smiling. He didn't often cry. He had blonde curly hair. Yeah, he just loved everyone. Loved to cuddle. Yeah, he was just a lovely person.
Loved his mum. Definitely loved his mum. He would be always laughing and joking around. He was definitely like, if he was round your house as a young kid, he'd want to do his own thing. He loved water. He loved playing around his nan and granddad's. Yeah, I'd say that was what he was like as a kid. Oh, Taylor's hobbies and interests. Definitely scootering, BMXing. Loved his cars. Definitely loved his cars. I remember when we bought him his first one, and I drove it for a little while. He didn't like that because he hadn't passed his test, and then modified it. And I just looked at the car and went, "Oh no, what have you done?" But yeah, those were his main interests. He did very outgoing. He loved his, like I say, he loved his scootering. He was good at that. BMX, he was really good. He won a few competitions over at King George's. So yeah, I would say they were definitely his 3 best points. Favourite memory of Taylor, proudest moment of him. I got loads, but I could say I've always wanted him to work with me. And he worked on the rail with me for a little while, and the courses are extremely hard, and he flew for them. And I would say that was one of my proudest moments, but probably I'd say how proud I was of him was every day, but when he was winning the competitions on BMXing, and there was loads of people there, it was probably the proudest day of my life at the time. Yeah, I'd say that.
Right, so the one when he used to be with his mate Bob, used to be there in the kitchen. They would just be mucking about, just happy. And I just asked him for a mummy cuddle. And obviously he'd go, no, no, no. And Bob would go, give her a mummy cuddle. And then obviously, eventually he'd give me a cuddle, so I lean into him, he'd give me a cuddle, go, oh, right, that's enough, get off. But that was just special to me, because it's the only time he did it as he grew up.
So I'd say it all goes back to him when he was a character. He had so much inspiration, so much energy.
It was just my world, absolute world. Ray of sunshine. He was a comedian. It was just everything to me. I can't. It's sort of like a blur. I don't know. We planned to go out for the day. Obviously, he was in. I think he was in bed when we went out. I can't quite remember. Obviously, we went to Leon Sea. Didn't feel that something weren't right. We was going to come home, and then obviously Paul went, no, we'd go on to Southend. And when I was in Southend, it's like, this don't feel right, something's wrong. And as we started walking back to the car, we got the first phone call of his girlfriend's mum, asking where Taylor was, which obviously we didn't know. And then obviously while I was driving home, then we got another phone call off my niece, who said, I think something's happened, and obviously saying about the train, and there's been an accident there. And I just knew.
It's like someone cutting your eye out and not realising that they're never going to be there anymore. God, yeah. I think the worst day of my life was when the Earth turned up. That was the worst day ever. But yeah, I feel like your heart's gone.
I go through my daily stuff. I try not to think. I just try and focus on what I've got to do. So get up, go to work, come home, cook the dinner. Yeah, I just don't think, because if I think, my brain just wanders, and yeah.
I'll miss him greatly. There's a big hole for both of us, or for all 3 of us really, and our friends. Yeah, it's a big gap missing, that's expected, but I just miss the laugh of him coming in and having a bit of fun. I miss that really. That's a big part of it.
We still pretty much have everything of Taylor's, which we've done. Obviously, his room up, maybe like a shrine, whatever you want to call it. So his pictures up. He's got his trainers there, his necklaces, his hats. Yeah, he's just got everything, and that's his face.
Parts of his VW signs on his car. His first ever scootering crash helmet was treasured by me. Belts, trainers.
through the Grieving Hearts, obviously this was quite overgrown, so there was quite a few of us that come down here. Obviously, lend hand, patting your back. Obviously, since we've been down here, a lot more's been done. So I just didn't know what to do at the time. And obviously, with the Grieving Hearts asked, my head was in quite a bad place, and I felt the helping mine doing something and obviously helping other people. I mean, anyone can come here who's lost someone, and it is really calm. Definitely helped me. I was a completely lost person, and it just somewhere to go just to let it all out. It's behind closed doors, and you just say how you feel, shout, scream, cry, whatever. And, yeah, it definitely helped. He was a happy person. He was. He would just do things on a whim. He was just a lovely person.
His laugh, his cracking laugh, silly little things he'd do just make me laugh. But yeah, that's definitely.
If you could say one thing to Taylor right now, what would you say?
Come home. Come back.
If you could say one thing to Taylor right now, what would it be?
I love you. And I'm sorry for not being there.